What's going on, dude? So on the left here, I got Brady Singer, Florida product. I love watching him pitch at Florida. I don't watch a whole lot of college baseball, but I just love his delivery. We'll play it through in fast motion here. Fast motion? Is that even a word? So you obviously see a few things, right? Tempo, quickness, simple, clean. We'll get to Verlander here in a second, but knocking down a few of the things that I really like I mentioned, I think the simplicity and the tempo of his delivery allow him to do a lot of things really well as far as like a consistency standpoint. So preset foot position, very popular move I think nowadays. Again, just talking about being simple, but you'll see that the rhythm he creates with that lead leg dropping back, hand rhythm matches the feet, and then you'll see that I love this posture right here. Allows for good posture further down the mound. You'll see that he's already starting in that hinge pattern, and then stays in that very, very strong backside here. And then again, just keeping things really simple, compacted with that throwing arm. You'll see in that position, stays really connected inside his body. So this is the reason why I brought Verlander into the mix, because so you see this position that Singer's in. Now you'll see that position that Verlander's in. So this is where it gets interesting, right? Because a lot of guys put a lot of emphasis on delaying that front hip rotation by use of that front foot. So you'll see both of these guys here have that front foot already kind of leaking open, a little bit open, but obviously Verlander a little bit more across his body here, where Singer is more, in that pocket, if you will. But again, so looking at Singer here, what I think he does extremely well is delays that arm just enough for it to go extremely fast from this position right here at touchdown to boom, up and through. Okay, so notice the amount of separation he's getting back here from that shoulder. I think, again, the angle's a little bit different here, but hopefully we can see that Verlander gets a little bit more. Verlander's unreal. Look at this. So if Verlander touchdown with that front foot, where my mouse is, you'll notice that back hip really hasn't even begun rotation. It might be the angle of the camera. I couldn't find any like kind of in that same position that Singer was in. But the one thing that I think Verlander, personally, I like Verlander does a little bit better is the position of his elbow in relation to his shoulder and his ball hand at touchdown. So boom, right here. So you'll see with Singer, he's got that elbow, shoulder in line up, which is fine. I think guys that are able to keep that elbow below the shoulder, keep that more, I talk about like pinching that scap almost and getting it connected to that scap and then going into launching it. Verlander just obviously does that better than anyone, really. Next thing we're looking here with Singer is the extension, right? So shoulder extension, talked about this with a Chapman video the other day, is the amount of extension that he gets and the separation that he gets from his throwing shoulder to his glove side shoulder. Obviously, we want extension. We want that finish over that front side. And, the closer that we are, our hand is to the mitt or to the target, obviously we're going to have better feel, better command of the ball, and it's going to be harder to hit. Next thing, you're going to notice that the finish, the whippy finish, so you'll see here where my mouse is, that hand is behind him. It's hard to teach. I don't even know if you can teach that, but it just shows the amount of looseness that his arm is through the whole entire delivery. And then after finish, he stays aggressive and stays with that extension into his finish. Just a loose, long, whippy arm. We'll see here. Verlander, a little bit different finish, right, with the glove side. His glove side fills out, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is because it's a bullpen, because I kind of do the same thing with my glove arm, where my glove arm in a lower intensity throw will go behind, but when it's high intensity, it'll pull to that opposite side hip. But again, Verlander too, right? Real loose whippy arm. Good pronation of that arm too.